guys, welcome back to Truth Be Told Transformation. Sorry I've been cleaning today. I'm looking a hot mess today. So I got the Starseed Oracle in, and I asked Spirit if they wanted me to share this reading with you, and they said yes. They also want me to read for the book. So here's what I got. The energy of the deck when I asked if I should share this reading with you was the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. Share it, that you can use your intuition like normal to what resonates with your soul, okay, and your psychic senses. It might inspire you to collaborate with others in different projects, or to collaborate and find your soul tribe, your starseed tribe. Take the leap of faith. Might also inspire you to take the leap of faith because, and as you're working hard on something that you're working hard on, or you're going to work hard on, like a certain project, to lead you to wish fulfillment, okay? And you might collaborate with others to lead you to wish fulfillment, other starseeds, okay? And I'm gonna read from the book what a starseed is and all that kind of stuff. It's very interesting. It's a very nice deck, okay? I did the activation, and there's different already for the cards. I usually sleep with my cards 3 nights before I read with them, but it says, welcome to the Starseed Oracle. You can fast forward past this part if you want to get straight to the reading. I am going to read from the book to explain it to you, exactly what a starseed is for those of you that don't know, because not everyone knows, okay? I will give you an example. My whole life, when I was little, I always had a fixation of stars and the planets, and I would look at the night sky, and I would always say, I want to go home. There's no, I never felt like I quite belonged. I felt very different, very outcasted. And those are typical traits of starseeds, plus my psychic senses and gifts. And I feel like you guys can relate to that. But I'm going to read from the book, okay? And then we'll get to the reading. But I think it's important that we do a backstory so the next time that we use this deck, because I think I'm going to do a pick a card tomorrow for it, okay? The Starseed Oracle is for starseed souls who have a longing for all the mysterious and unknown. A starseed is an old soul, someone whose soul has experienced places other than Earth. Perhaps we're all starseeds, some of us displaying stronger traits because the veil of remembering is thinner, or perhaps souls that have spent more time or recent lifetimes incarnating in places in the known or unknown universe. I first came across the concept of starseed many years ago, and in the moment it felt as though my being exhaled. I'd always had an indescribable longing for the stars and yearned to find a place that felt like home, without really knowing what that meant. And I feel like those of you that resonate with me on this channel, the healers, you guys will resonate with this too. I felt a calling deep within that was always there but never spoken of. Years later, in my soul readings and workshops, I began to see common patterns in those who resonated with this term, starseed. Common yearnings, gifts, past life experiences, callings, rememberings, and challenges with life. The creative process that Danielle Noel, who's the artist of this deck, and I, who is Rebecca Campbell, went through when creating the Starseed Oracle was a very special and sacred one. When we first met, we felt an instant starseed connection between us. And after working together on the Work Your Light Oracle, which is what I'm going to order next, it became clear that we were being called to create an oracle for starseeds. We've since traveled to sacred temples, remembering and recalling lost starseed wisdom. As we were creating the card artwork, we came together in meditation to envision each card. Our intention was that they would hold a transmission of energy, both individually and as a whole. The entire oracle has been crafted with deep devotion and attention to detail. That's what happens when two creatives come together with Virgo in their astrological charts. When you're using the oracles, stay open to the cards, acting as a portal to receive the starseed transmission energy. So I will hold them up to the screen. You are welcome to screenshot them if you want to look at them while you're doing any of the exercises, okay? While the concepts, visuals, and messages of the cards were created to support starseeds having a human experience, you don't have to relate to being a starseed for the deck to serve you. The Starseed Oracle was created for all souls who are interested in the mystery of the human experience. My deepest prayer is that it supports your remembering and who you are from a soul's perspective, and clearly hearing the whispers of your soul and turning these whispers into grounded action. All faiths, belief systems, traditions, and people are welcome here. We've used terms such as universe, cosmos, pulse of life, the great mystery, source, God, and Holy Spirit, all which refer to the intelligence that transcends all religion and all things. We have great respect for all traditions, practices, and paths, and the human right to choose. If a word or phrase used isn't in the line of your beliefs, please fill into the devotional energy behind it and replace the word or phrase with your own. You also find terms such as soul, starseed, spirit, cosmic self, and star origins. Here we're referring to the part of you that's inextinguishable and eternal, the part that exists beyond this life in which you carry from lifetime to lifetime, the part that may have experienced places far beyond this one, the part that's connected to the intelligent pulse of the entire universe, the part that's waiting to guide you every moment of every day. I believe we're on the brink of discovering so much more about the journey of the soul in this immeasurable known and unknown universe, and about our connection with the stars. And I believe that in our lifetime we'll not only discover but also make contact with consciousness from our other planets, constellations, and star systems. Indeed, many already have. Perhaps when this day comes, humanity will finally unite as one. You'll find all... Okay, there's attunements and invocations, which I've already done. But anyways, before I go any further, if you guys are interested in the starseed and it resonates with you on this channel, I actually have a book called Our Starseed Origin. I can't remember the author, but he channels, and it is very interesting. And if you guys are interested, I would love to share some of that parts of it with you, because it definitely resonated deep within my soul like nothing ever has. So let me know if you'd like me to do that below, and I don't mind, I will. Ancient star origins. Mystics, theologians, philosophers, scientists, visionaries, saints, poets, and wise elders through the age have grappled with difficulty explaining the mystery of the stars and the part of us that exists beyond our physical world on Earth, the intelligent life force that's breathing us, the pulse that causes the planets to spin and the seasons to come and go, the part of us that remembers and is eternal, which comes in knowing and survives the certainty of death of the physical body, the intelligent part of us that's connected to the mysterious intelligence of the universe. Some of the world's creation stories are linked to the stars. Ancient Egypt texts suggest that the gods themselves come from the stars: Osiris from the major constellation Orion, Isis from Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky, and so on. And together they created humanity. The Pyramid of Giza in Egypt, one of the 7 wonders of the world, were built in precise alignment with the 3 stars in Orion's belt: Mintaka, Alantak, and Alanum. On the other side of the earth, the pyramids of the sun, moon, and Quetzalcoatl in the ancient city of Tehucan, I'm sure I'm butchering that, sorry, near modern-day Mexico City, also align with Orion in perfect precision, and myths say that the gods came to Earth in the exact place of cosmic alignment. In Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, the ancient Maya built the temples and other observatories so they could watch the stars above them. They are also renowned for incredible precision of their astronomical calendar. In Arizona, USA, the Native American and Sazi culture, ancestors of the Hopi people, built settlements on 3 mesas, flat-topped hills that were aligned with the shape of Orion. In Mali, West Africa, the Dogon tribe has an incredible legend and ceremony centering around Sirius. The ceremony is called the Sigir. It takes place when Sirius hits a particular landmark in the night sky, and is based on the legend that some 3,000 years ago, amphibious beings from Sirius visited the tribe. There's a Sirius A and a Sirius B, and I actually, when I would hit my awakening, I kept hearing Sirius. It wasn't like Sirius Satellite, it wasn't nothing like that. I just kept hearing Sirius, Sirius. And I believe that a lot of our ascended masters, like Yeshua, and if you look at the Bible from a different perspective with an open mind, not what's been rewritten by the Council of Nicaea and put in there and all that, like the 3 stars, the lights, could be UFOs, could be. I'm just saying, if you look at it with an open mind. I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying. But in the Starseed Origin book that I have, actually, it actually does talk about that. The Ascended Masters being from Sirius. And there are... I believe that people are already... There's life on Mars. There's been life on Venus. It's just being hidden from us. Okay? I believe that we know way more than they tell us. And as you guys can see, they've lied to us a lot already. And a lot more will be discovered. And I do believe that people can channel. But you just have to be careful, because there's good and bad in both, right? Anyways. In the UK, the Neolithic stone circle and Stonehenge in Avonbury, Wiltshire, was created in alignment with the Milky Way, and the stones of Stonehenge are perfectly aligned to receive the first rays of the sun on the summer and winter solstice. There are many more temples and other places of worship worldwide that indicate similar incredible star alignment, and they're all built on, like, ley lines. Like, did you guys know that churches are built on ley lines too? And a lot of government places too. The importance of the star and sky is revealed in myth and legend too. Celtic star lore whispers of fairies falling to earth. Greek mythology speaks of the creation of star systems such as Taurus the Bull, and reference the Hades and the Pleiades, 2 open star clusters that were noted by many ancient civilizations. Orion in Greek mythology was a hunter associated with a constellation not known by his name, and in Celtic tradition too. Orion was associated with hunting with the phantom hunter Herne, the god Ceranos, and the mythological king Gwen ap Nud, and Aran. 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 I'm not sure how to say it. I don't. Oh well. In Australia, the Aboriginal people have been sharing the dreaming stories of the sky for over 65,000 years. For example, many groups use the orientation of the constellation known as the Great Celestial Emu to determine the best time to collect emu eggs. When the celestial emu is on the eastern horizon after sunset, it signals that the earthly emus are nesting, which means that there are no emu eggs available. Later in the year, the emu constellation is higher in the sky, and once its body is overhead after sunset, it's time to collect emu eggs. Where does the soul originate? How did we end up here? Where do we get to go when we die? These are some of the greatest questions of all time, which I've asked tons of people and got in trouble at church and at Christian school for. When we look at ancient archaeoastronomy, we can't help but wonder, did the ancients know more about our origins than we do? What did they know about our connection with the stars? And will these mysteries be revealed in our lifetime? I believe that they will. What is a starseed? Starseeds are souls. We're almost there. Sorry. Starseeds are souls who haven't only incarnated on Earth. It is believed by some that the unconscious ways in which human beings have been living on Earth, war, terrorism, separation, killing, disrespecting nature and animals, led the planet to send out a call to the cosmos in ways the starseed souls answered. Starseeds saw incarnating on Earth as a great adventure and opportunity for individual growth and an act of service for the collective. Others believe that deep down we're all starseeds. Many starseeds have significant awakening experiences, while other experiences a sort of knowing or remembering from a young age. Many have been incarnating on Earth for a very long time. It's likely that if you're reading this, you're a starseed, or listening to it. Once awake, most starseeds find it hard to have meaningless conversations, jobs, romance, or even romances, friendships. That's me. They innately know that there's something more to life and feel called to devote their lives to living in connection with this something more. Many remain restless until the day they step into their calling. Starseeds often feel misplaced in the world. They possess a longing for home without really knowing where home is or what the world even means. This is because they've incarnated in places very different from Earth. If hearing this strikes a chord in your heart or makes you feel emotional, it's likely you're a starseed soul. I believe that ultimately all souls come from Source, or aka God. However, who are we as a soul is influenced by all of our soul's experiences. So, the more time a soul spends incarnating in a particular part of the universe, a planet, a star system, or galaxy, for example, the more they'll be influenced by these experiences. The best way to think of this is to liken it to someone who's well-traveled. The more time they spend in a particular city or country, the more that place influences who they are as a person and a soul. Take me, for instance, the author. She was Rebecca Campbell. She was born in Australia, and I've spent a lot of my adult life in the UK. So the more time I spent in the UK, the more the place influences who I am. The same goes for the starseed. The more time they spend incarnating in the star cluster Pleiades, say, or the more they would resonate with being Palladium. While you'll see references to different planets, star systems, and galaxies in the cards, we've intentionally featured not all of them or focused too heavily on the ones that are featured. The reason for this is twofold. Firstly, it would be impossible to feature them all and do them justice in just one card. Secondly, the intention of this deck is to support starseeds in their current incarnation on Earth in this life and to help them remember and embody their soul in their physical experience today. Starseeds are scattered across the planet because they feel so different, and it's not uncommon for them to spend part of their lives trying to fit in or being in some sort of form of a spiritual closet. If you're dimming your light to fit in, I invite you to stop and instead start embracing the unique light that you came here to share. Treat your time on Earth like a vacation. The more courageously you show the world who you truly are, the easier it will be for your people to find you. It's safe for you to be here and to feel at home. Your heart is a portal. The intention of these cards is that you see them as vehicles for connecting with the portal of your heart. I invite you to use these concepts and messages as a technology to activate and deepen the wisdom that resides within. No one but you has the authority to over your soul or your life. As such, these cards were created to provide a structure that will help you connect with the portal and wisdom of your own heart and soul. The more you spend being willing to hear the whisper of your own soul, the easier it will be to hear it. The heart is the first organ to develop. The moment it stops beating, we are no more. The soul has left the body. The heart has an intelligence whose surface we're only just beginning to scratch. It's one of the great mysteries. The heart is the bridge between heaven and earth, the meeting place of all that's cosmic and all that's earth. The best way to connect with the wisdom of the soul and our intuition is to tune into the portal of the heart. It's thought that the heart we that the heart that we can receive information about our soul's past, present, and future, and receive guidance on the next steps in accordance with our soul's highest and most potent plan. That's when you go into meditation, you're supposed to focus on your heart center. The heart is the access point of the soul. If we can find the courage to live from this place, we'll find ourselves living truly soul-led lives. And when we're living soul-led lives, we'll find ourselves moving from my will to thy will and living in accordance with the mysterious intelligence of life. Alignment happens. All the guidance you could ever seek is found through connecting to this intelligent wisdom that resides within. Your heart is your portal. And then I read the attunement, which I did earlier. I'm not going to read that with you guys. And then it told about the reading. So the reading that I chose to do for us is called The Star's Origins. It's a spread that reveals who you are as a soul and shine a light on who you came here to Earth to be. So the first card is the Soul Gift. What you came here to express and share with the world. And we got Jump In, Andromeda Energy Adventure, Say Yes to Change. So some of you could, I know I do actually, Andromeda resonates for me. I think they're blue beings. You can look more of them up. Actually, you can look up your starseed birth chart. There is a site to do that. I'll have to find it for you guys. If you're interested, let me know and I'll find it and let you guys know. It says Jump In. Okay, so we're going to read this. Let me know if you guys would like a pick a card from this or not. Because if you guys don't let me know, then I don't really know what, you know what I mean? I don't want to waste my time, but I don't think it's wasting my time. But I don't want to do it if nobody's going to view it. If you guys would like a pick a card from this deck and like maybe combine with others, let me know. So this is your soul gift. What you came here to express and share with the world, or could if it resonates with you. And I think this will fit you guys pretty good. Jump in, Andromeda Energy Adventure, Say Yes to Change. Andromeda is a spiral galaxy, the closest galaxy to the Milky Way. It is believed that Andromeda starseeds are a group of beings who love their freedom. Very adaptable, they have a strong willingness and ability to change and go with the flow. To find calm in the chaos, to swim with the tides, this card is here to encourage you to do the same. Perhaps you have a significant goal or opportunity ahead of you. If so, you're being guided to jump in. Don't wait for permission. Don't stall until you feel ready. Take a deep breath, a good old run up, and jump right in. Life bends for the courageous, and the courageous is what you're being called to be. You're already facing the right direction. The only thing left to do is leap. You'll figure out the details as you go along. Things may not always be smooth sailing. Life on Earth rarely is. However, it's the rougher seas that teach us how to sail with glory. And once you know that, you can navigate any sea, ocean, or storms. The Andromedans want you to fall in love with surfing the waves of life, to seek more adventure, to embrace your own adaptability and find a way to be calm in the chaos. You didn't come to Earth to be passive. You came to Earth to truly live. Now take a good run and leap. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you be more adventurous? How are you being called to jump right on in and leap? So like for me, starting this channel, I had to just jump in and leap. I'm still learning as I go, and I do appreciate you guys so freaking much. If you watch my videos, if you comment, like, it means the world to me, and like I love you guys. I really do. You guys lift me up when sometimes I'm like, you know, are they getting anything from this, you know? And you guys really let me know, and I appreciate you, the ones of you that do. The next one is your karmic wound, what you came here to heal. So your karmic wound is card number 2, and it is karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. And are these cards beautiful? Here's what the other side looks like. Okay, so it's the next one actually. The constellation, here. I'm trying to like save the page in the book, hold on. Okay. The constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many starseeds were part of the cosmic history, are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind to see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second-guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and then find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yes, That's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop into your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than see the differences? Starseed Soul Inquiry. Which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through the conflict? And I feel like there's family for you guys, if you guys resonate with this. There's friends or people like throughout school and just people at work you bump into. It's like people just like to find a reason not to like you for some reason. I think it's because we're different, you know? I really do. Number 3, life lesson. What you came here to learn. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. And I, flip. You guys know how I shuffle and let the cards fly out. I let them do the same. See, it looks like you're taking a big leap from above into the earth, right? Almost like an angel. And they're coming through a portal right there. So let me find the card and then I'll let you guys look at that a little bit more. I think pick a card would be really good with these. It would take me a while to read from the book, and I can also read intuitively as well. And I will, but I think it's important that you guys get this message. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study and higher learning. Planet Earth is a great initiation for the soul, and life lessons are the curriculum for which we enroll. These aren't one-time lessons, but themes we choose to circle around, deepening our experiences of them as we make our way through the spiral in life. Life lessons aren't only about getting it right, they're also about getting it wrong. Remembering that Earth is a planet of polarity helps with this understanding. Each year, the study deepens more and more. If you pull this card while you're going through a difficult time, you are being prompted to remember that your soul came here to grow and learn. Try not to look at the difficult times as getting it wrong. Instead, see them as opportunity for soul growth. If you can find a way to grow and soften your heart through the highs and lows, your soul is most definitely growing, which is the whole point. Pulling this card can also mean that you're being called to embark on a new area of study or growth. This could be through structured learning such as a university, a school, or training course. If you're having difficulties in a relationship, you're being reminded that these are opportunities for soul growth. After all, relationships are known as the number one way that we grow as souls while we're here on Earth. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How are you being called to grow or learn? For me, I'm continuing my education, taking more classes and doing more things so I can incorporate it all and share it with the world, share it with you guys, my channel, and because I want like an all-inclusive business in some way, shape, or form. So if you want to jot down below maybe how like a class you thought about taking or something you may be interested in learning. Like these next cards are really going to speak to you guys. I really have a feeling, okay? Current obstacles, the thing that's challenging you the most. 2 cards came out, okay, for this collective. The Cosmic Card, devotion, potency, making your life a moving prayer, and you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. And the last 2 cards are really hit home for some of you, I know, because it's literally about healing. Okay. So let's read the closest one to this one, which is the Cosmic Card first. I went right to it. Wow. I'll put these in here. The Cosmic Heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. I feel like this, like, it's like the stars are downloading or blanketing you, protecting you, downloading energy into your soul when I look at this card, you know? When you surrender to the state of devotion, you find yourself flowing with all of life. You're being called to refocus your attention deep within to the intelligence of your own heart, to bow with deep reverence to your inner temple, to live your life in devotion to this place, to make your life one big moving prayer. Perhaps you felt a bit off kilter lately, sensing that potency of why you're doing things has gotten a little watered down or weak. Perhaps you've forgotten what what made you start doing them in the first place? If so, this is your call to take a moment and reconnect with the truth at the very center of your heart, to get back to the essence of what you're about, to devote your life to what you care most about, to turn your gaze deep, 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 deep. There are seasons for harvesting and seasons for sowing. Right now, you're being called to plant your soul seeds and sing to them with deep devotion, to feed them with the sweet waters of your own soul, to lose yourself in the potency of what is that most expands your heart, to live your life according to what makes you come alive, rather than what everyone else thinks, to make your life one big moving prayer. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you make your life a moving prayer? I'm deeply devoted to this channel and to each one of you here that is a part of it, and I feel like that's how to continue growing with this channel. And I'm going to remain the same person. I mean, of course, as I grow and learn, but I will still have the same open, kind heart. I've always been this way. Some people don't like it, I don't know, or see me as a pushover, but I do really appreciate you guys. I just want you all to know that you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. That's what you came here to learn. I know most of you guys will resonate with this one, I have a feeling, who are subscribed to this channel, those of you that usually watch my videos. Like, these cards are deep. And there's other, like, it's just beautiful. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you. But it's also filled with those who will love you fiercely. Those are your people. You guys are my people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You'll be wasting both your time and theirs, and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. You're not for them, and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see you for who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when your paths cross. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you embrace your weirdness and not care as much about what other people think? Something I used to always do previously before this channel, and I almost started it with this channel, and then I was like, no, I want you guys to see the real me. Sometimes I might not wear makeup, and that's okay. Raw, real me. I don't always dress up. Sometimes I'm in sweats like today, and if I'm going to be as devoted to this channel as I've promised to myself, to Source, to my my spirit team, and to you guys, there's going to be days when I'm cleaning the house, taking care of other things, the family and things around here and other things, but I still at least want to get you out a small reading every day. Something other than when spirit tells me to rest and don't put out a reading, I have to listen, and this is the only reading I'm probably going to do today because I'm feeling called to rest, okay? But I wanted to put this out for you because I've been so excited to get this deck, and I think you guys will like it. Anyways, so how can you embrace your weirdness and not care so much what other people think? If that resonates with you, let me know below. And the last two cards are, because we got extras, there's only supposed to be 5 cards, but the last two popped out with an extra card. Hold on. That was what our current obstacle, the thing that's challenging us the most, is that not everyone will like us. And then the soul's calling. What is our soul calling us toward? And we have the Seize Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light, and deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Now, if you have any type of health issue, disease, been diagnosed with something, this card will resonate with your soul, because it definitely did mine. Okay. And as I'm learning and healing things that I've told I'd never be able to heal naturally, I'm going to start sharing these things with you guys. I just have to make sure I do it with legalities and things, in a way that I can't get in legal trouble. So, but I'm working on it, okay? Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mystery or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health. If this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus on your healing in practical ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself the grounding and care you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby, to treat yourself with tender care. You may be called to switch things up with your body on your emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. The Arcturians are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin, to have your cells return to ever essence and vitality, to find calmness and contentedness, to have a soothed nervous system and tranquil heart. Starseed activation. Place this card on the border of your heart and whisper the following. You can screenshot if you'd like. Whisper or just whisper the following. I take back my vitality and energy and feel more and more healthy each and every day. My body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. Say that affirmation every day, more than once a day, like every time you think of it. If you can, like, that's what I'm going to start doing. And I've used Louise Hay's book and some of her affirmations for healing the body. They work. I'm going to start sharing those with you guys too. So I'm thinking of combining Reiki and affirmations. Let me know what y'all think. Okay, the Seiza Mantaka. Actually, I've recorded one. I'm going to share. The Seiza Mantaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Mantaka is thought to have been a water-based plant containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine, so clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. The Seiza Mantaka card represents this crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It's about the ability to choose to see our potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that you're currently doing has great potential. Mantakans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. You may have received this card as confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. If it appears in a spread, it's a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. According to Carl Jung, that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate. When water appears in dreams and art, it often represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means you may be called to bring light to any unconscious patterns of which you're unaware, to look at them and see them clearly and consciously so that they don't appear in your life as fate. What unconscious patterns or behaviors are ready to be brought to the light of day? Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you see the potential in a situation you're facing? What unconscious patterns are you being called to bring to the light? Guys, thank you for joining me. I am going to have to get out of here. I don't know if you guys can see the swelling, but I do have a bad tooth. It's bothering me. I didn't want to tell you guys that or share it with you, but it's hurting me pretty bad. I need to go numb it back again so I can get to the dentist. But anyways, but I definitely wanted to get on here and share that with you. That's part of me being vulnerable and real with y'all. But I love you guys, and let me know how you guys like this oracle. Wait, was that the last one? Yep. I feel like you guys need to get in water. Take a salt bath, or if you don't take baths, like, make a sea salt spray. Just take the water and take the salt, mix it together, pray over it, or speak your intention in it, and you can spray it on your hands or cleanse your body with it. Okay, keep up with your all spiritual hygiene like I've been showing you. If you guys want me to share more ways to do things like that, I definitely will, or show you guys how, whatever y'all want to learn. If I know, I'll share with you, okay? If I don't, I'll find someone who does and let them tell, and bring them as a guest to tell you, or give you the link to find it, or whatever. But I appreciate you guys so much, okay? I really do. Thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me in your energy, for commenting, for liking, the ones of you that are on my Facebook that message me and have gotten recurring readings, that's been there with me since day one when I first done free 3-card readings for 120 people 6 years ago. So it's been 6 years professionally. I appreciate you guys more than I could ever show you. To my subscribers, the ones of you that comment, the ones of you that like, even if you're just a subscriber and you're back in this, you don't like to be active, that's okay. Thank you, for real, for being here with me, sharing this space with me. Allow me to read for you in your energy. I know I try to mix things up and keep things different, and that's just because my brain is, super neurodivergent, and but some of my best readings have been, come out like that, especially like when I channel. Sometimes I know I've held back a lot on my channeling. I'm gonna be honest with you all, because a lot of times spirit will speak in euphemisms, or in I can't think of the word, metaphors. Okay, and a lot of people don't understand it, but I'm ready to open up and stop holding back. I just want to make sure that this page is full. The subscribers here, I don't care if we stay at 94 or what we're at now. We go down to to the ones that comment. As long as I have one of you listening, one of you being helped in some way, I'm going to continue doing it. Okay? I'm a service to the divine, and then, to my fellow healers, light workers, you subscribers. I care deeply for you. But I'm not, but still, and some people see that as an easy target. I'm not one to fuck with. I'll tell you now. It's not me you're going to have to answer to. Because I know I know this is going on. I've been feeling someone in my energy trying to fuck with it. I'm going to tell you right now. If you see this, whoever you are, I know you'll get this message because my spirit team's going to make sure of it. You're not going to answer to me. I don't have to lift a finger. Okay? It'll be the divine you're messing with. And I wouldn't want that karma. I am, I know that I'm not perfect. I know that we all have pasts. I've come a long way. I don't drink. I don't do any type of drugs. I don't, do any of that shit. Been there, done that. Not the life for me. But I don't condemn people who are still in active addiction or anything like that either. And if you are and you need help, let me know. I will find you resources. If you're in any type of situation. I truly just want to help people. That is my soul's purpose. That's my life purpose. To help them heal, help them grow, help them learn. And I'm figuring out just exactly how I'm going to do that, but this channel is one of those ways. And I will always be raw, open, and transparent with you. And thank you for listening to me, allowing me to be vulnerable and not judging me. I appreciate you. And those of you that judge me, you need to take a look in the mirror and look inside yourself. But thank you again, guys. I really appreciate you. If any of you guys need anything, email me, truthbetoldtransformations, the name of the channel, @gmail.com. And, if you have a talent, if you want to read, if you're learning to read and you'd like to go live with me for the first time, and I'm going to go live the first time, we can do it together. I have been live with other readers on their channel before. My bestie from Transcendence Tarot, check her out, guys. She's amazing. She works a lot, but we're working on, we've been talking about some ideas and things. So we'll see where, what we come up with and where source leads, or, our divine leads us. But there's a lot of good things, and I can't wait to share them with you guys. But, I don't want to share anything with you guys until it's like printed out, done, ready, set, go. It's here, you know, because I've had a lot of things be ruined with me just sharing on Facebook or just, you know. So, and I know that unfortunately people don't want to use their own unique skills and find their own niche or their own thing, you know. And all that we can do is pray for those people and wish them well and healing, okay? But I really appreciate you all more than you'll ever fucking know. That's from my heart chakra to yours. I'm learning too. I'm growing just as you are. None of us are better than anyone else, okay? I'm you, you're me, we are one. And I mean that. Alright, I love you guys. Keep being the fly, unique, magical unicorns, or what? Let's see. If you don't want to be a unicorn, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. Mermaids, mermen, fabs, king and queens that you are. Be you. Be unique. Don't you ever feel like you have to hide anything anymore. You know, I want us to all be that way, and I'm working on it myself. Be authentically you. Thank you for being here with me in this space and allowing me to be authentically and raw me. I love y'all. Till we meet again.